while since I've tried my pancakes with my Chalk Zero maple syrup. I decided to try it. It's less than a serving for the Chalk Zero maple syrup. I know it kind of looks big, but it's actually not as big as you think. My plate is tiny. And I'm having 4 pieces of bacon, and my weight is doing whatever it wants this week, so I decided to try some eggs and 1 tablespoon of coconut and just see what happens. Because this girl's sick of just bacon and chicken. If that's all I can eat, it's all I can eat, but we're gonna try. Okay, so I had the pancake egg thingy that I normally have, which is 3 eggs, 1 tablespoon of pancake, and some fake sugar wrap up in it, like monk fruit and stuff like that. I also had the bacon. So I will tell you that it did not settle on my tummy at all. Not even a tiny bit. No heartburn, but let's just say I had to run, literally. I think it's the eggs. I don't think it's the artificial sweeteners, because the artificial sweeteners are like in my collagen powder and all kind of stuff, and I really didn't put that much on it. It was mostly Sweet and Low, which I've eaten since I was a baby. And y'all, if you watch my channel, you saw I ate boiled eggs the other day and had horrible heartburn and a very upset stomach, but not the same kind. It was more like throwing up. So I think my allergy has officially turned the corner when it comes to the eggs, and I can't tolerate them at all anymore. I think it's from going almost 6 weeks without finding any eggs. Used to, this would only happen with other brands. I could get away with Walmart, which is Member Mart's organic cage-free brown eggs. I could buy them at Sam's, and I could buy the Costco brand as well. And this would not happen, but this is happening with that too. So I don't know if they are using different chickens or something, or if it's just my body, but eggs is not going to be a part of my diet. Yeah, which means I won't need any of my artificial sweeteners or my maple syrups, because I only eat them on the pancakes. So that's gonna save me tons of money. And I use the coconut flour on my chicken sometimes, and it's not the coconut flour. Like I said, it's not anything other than the eggs. So yeah, can't add that into my diet. I went ahead and used it today because my weight is still up, and we'll weigh in tomorrow and I'll tell you the exact numbers. But like I said, for women, those numbers will go up and down insane. I'm sure for men too, but definitely for women, because of our hormone switches back and forth during the month. And I have been consuming a lot of Core and Smart Waters, and I'm wondering if they have an issue. Like, are they messing me up with the pH stuff and whatever else they put in it? Or, I don't know. All I know is I can drink it without heartburn compared to tap water and stuff like that. I'm holding my camera, so it's a little shaky with my hand when I try to scratch my face. It's funny to me how I don't wear foundation and stuff because I have anything to hide on my face. I mean, my foundation makes me a little darker. Yeah, but makeup makes you look not as dead and tired. Like, I got mascara, and I got eyebrow, which is my lip liner, and I put one of those little lip gloss Burt's Bees thingies on, and that's the only makeup other than my coconut oil that I've been wearing all week long. But I feel like I look dead in my videos. My eyes ain't popping or anything. It's funny how eyeshadow and stuff like that can really make your face pop. And without it, you look dead, like you're sleeping, like you need to go get some rest because you look tired, and it's just because you have no color on your eyelids. Like, does anyone else think this when they look at themselves in the mirror? I do. I'll admit it all day long that I think everyone looks better with makeup on. I just think it's true, because my boyfriend always tells me, no, you look horrible with makeup on. You look better without it. And all I can sit there and think is, do you want to be with a man? Like, really? Because, and he gets so mad when I say that, because I don't look like a girl without makeup. I look tired and like I don't care about myself. It's just I'm not wearing it right now because I'm doing a lot of yard work and wearing makeup and getting sand all over it. It's icky and you're sweating, and I don't want to plug my pores with some foundation and crap. And then the eyeshadow, even though it's Morpheus and it's pigmented and all that crap, it'll still run down my face. My mascara doesn't. But it'll run all down my face. So that's why I'm not using it right now, because I'm doing tons of yard work and housework every day. But yeah. And I hate it when someone tells me I look prettier without makeup. They might think they're complimenting me, but because I don't agree with them, I think they're bullshitting me, excuse my French, and lying to me. And yeah, because I do not agree. Maybe it's because I'm Southern and I've been wearing makeup since I was like 13. And yeah, that's something I'm never going to agree with. Do I think I have almost flawless skin? Yes. Do I really need foundation? No. Does it make my makeup go on easier when I do the eyeshadows and stuff? Yes. And besides, sometimes I just want to cover up the red. I don't think you can see it because of the thingy, but I have red pigments in my skin. Lots of red pigments. So yeah, I'm trying to see if I can get a better angle so you can see. Of course, my house is messy that way. And yeah, I don't know if you can see, but I have red pigment. Like, I get red and I want to cover it up sometimes. Yeah, totally not keto. I know. But this is just quarantine life, okay? You get what you get. Today I'm supposed to pick up some root beer and cat food at the Walmart, like, park, and they put it in the car for me. Poor kitties only like Meow Mix. They're wild cats, but we feed them and have for years. They still won't let us near them other than Callie. And poor baby's hurt so bad. It looks like someone broke her foot on top of burning her towel. It looks like someone took one of those car cigarette thingies and burnt her towel. And it's nasty looking. But here there's a lot of laws. And you can't just take a stray cat to a vet because they want shot records. And they don't legally belong to you. And on top of it, everyone's so allergic other than me that it can't get into the car because they'll never be able to ride in the car again. So yeah, and of course with covert, there's no safe havens that could come get her. They all shut down right now. And I don't want anyone to get her, but I don't like seeing her in pain. But she did move around yesterday when she got pissed off with the gnats and everything. And she is eating and drinking. She does go potty and sometimes gets stuck in the yard because she can't limp back, so I pick her up. And it's really sad. I wish those kind of people, like, I am not a person who has animals, and one reason is because it breaks my heart when something happens to them and I can't take it. It physically breaks me down. So I don't like to have animals that I get attached to for that reason. I've lost too many in my lifetime, and having to move so much, they never could come with us. So, but those people need to be punished, because if you can hurt a poor innocent kitty, then what would you do to a human being? Like, because a human being, yeah, but a poor innocent kitty, like, let's get real here. They're not doing anything to you. Why are you hurting them? That means you're a psychopath and you're completely insane. Oh, it just irritates me. I can't even think about it. But this is my quarantine life. I make sure my cats get the food they want. Unfortunately, like I said, Meow Mix isn't at Walmart right now. It's sold out. And I try to order it from Sam's. I never pay shipping at Sam's, even if I buy one item. It's part of my membership, because we buy the more expensive membership. But guess what? If you want to order cat food and stuff like that, it's a $3 delivery fee per item. They just started that. So poor kitties are going to have to eat keto caboodle, which they don't like very much, but that's what they're eating. Until we can find some Meow Mix, because that's their favorite. So, yeah. Like, Callie would rather have that than tuna. I've tried to give her tuna, and she doesn't like it. She likes her Meow Mix. It's so funny. I'm like, you could be a commercial kitty, that you choose the Meow Mix over tuna. Like, I've never seen a cat do that before. It's so crazy to me. So yeah, so I'm picking that up, and my family soda, because I don't drink soda. And I think that's all that's on the list because everything else is sold out that was on the list. I don't like having to go out so many times. Like, you'll hear me say, oh, I'm picking up a Walmart order or a Food Lion or I'm going to the meat market, but there's no choice because 90% of the stuff you order isn't there when you go to pick it up. So you have to try again and again. If it was just me, it'd be so much easier. Meat market only. But I have the most pickiest daughter in the whole entire world who will only eat like 3 things right now, period, which is terrible non-keto food. It's those frozen burritos, it's sausage and gravy, and it's frozen chicken strips, the southern style ones from Tyson. Okay, this is all the kid will eat right now. You cannot make her eat nothing else. She refuses. She's almost 15. What are you gonna do, right? Then my dad eats way too much, but he's still picky and he wants everything in the world. My mom's not so picky because she has stomach issues like me, and my poor mom went and ate like cauliflower and all kind of stuff yesterday and almost spent the whole night throwing up because, like me, she can't handle foods, but she's worse than me because she can't even handle chicken. But when I was younger and she got the same allergy tests as I do, it showed she was even allergic to chicken. Like, there was nothing on the list that she was not allergic to. Fish, chicken, tuna, beef, eggs, cheese, you name it, she had an allergy to it. So back then they made this rule to chicken twice a week, beef once a week, but she never followed it. And they gave me rules like that, like never eat red meat, never eat gluten, never eat 99% of all vegetables and fruit, never eat processed, like my list was huge. No Kool-Aid, no red dyes, the list went on and on for me. So I just don't, yeah. My mom never had me pay attention to it because it was too much and too expensive, and they were poor, and we ate tons of hamburger gravy growing up on toast and stuff, and sloppy joes and all that kind of stuff, and potatoes. Believe it or not, I'm not allergic to potatoes. They just make my waist go up. I wish they didn't, because it's the one thing I can eat and process out of my body perfectly fine with no issues. Believe it or not, corn is too. I have no issues processing corn as well. Do not get heartburn, do not get sick, whether it's popcorn or corn, but blood sugar goes up. So that's a no-no as well. That's why keto works for me. Except I can't eat keto vegetables because my body can't process them. Yes, anything can be keto if it doesn't kick you out of ketosis, and it does not raise your blood sugar. Simple as that, because I can get away with carrots. I used to could get away with celery, but celery started causing, which most people can eat celery on keto, but celery started causing me severe stomach issues. Maybe it's just something weird, and the doctors can figure it out and heal it once and for all. Like, I was watching this video of a woman with every symptom I have had my whole entire life, and she had it her whole life up until she was 50. And they did this test where she had to eat a burger and drink this weird concoction and stand the whole time in front of this machine. And the doctor would sit there and watch it go down and watch and see what her stomach happened. I know this isn't my problem though, but I could have something similar. It turned out she had a hiatal hernia. I know I'm pronouncing it wrong, but it wasn't the normal kind. And she had all the belching and the throwing up like me and heartburn all her life, and no meds worked. Hers was her colon. Her colon had gotten out. And that was her problem. I don't think my colon's gotten out, but I am starting to think I have a horrible hernia. It can cause heartburn. It can cause tons of intolerance with food because of it messes with your digestive system. It makes it harder and harder to digest certain foods. Or my body has just become intolerant to everything and I don't know how to fix it. On the 13th, I do have a virtual appointment, so we will see what the gastro doctor suggests. And I still got to go online in a second and see if any of my test results from yesterday came back yet. I'm going to do that real fast. If they came back, I will let y'all know. If not, I've been talking and rambling for 14 minutes like a crazy person. So I will just record a little more today and let you know what else I eat. But pancakes, because of the eggs, is off the menu for right now at least. So chicken and bacon, it seems to be the only thing, and green beans, that I can tolerate. But I have to admit, my weight did go up 2 whole pounds after eating the green beans. Like, not joking. I'm up 2 pounds higher than yesterday. Don't know if it's a coincidence or what. So, yeah. But I'm going to shut up now, and I will talk to you in a little bit. So it is 7 o'clock. I am trying a piece of chicken breast with turmeric and a tiny bit of cumin and a lot of Himalayan salt on it. If after a bite or so it starts to bother my stomach, I will stop eating it. But it is some spices I used to could eat all the time with no issues. So we will see in a second. Remember, I was eating this like in February with no problem. I also had 2 ounces of the smoked pork earlier and had no issues from them as well.